Hello everyone, this is Emery's25 and I'm coming to you today to just say rest in peace to Don Cornelius. Um, Don Cornelius, he was such a legend. What he brought to the black community, he made us cool. We were already cool, but he let the whole world know how cool black people could be. That, we had a lot of things to add to culture and society, and he put us in everybody's living room, gave us a good platform to really branch out into the music and entertainment industry. And I really liked Soul Train. I really love Soul Train. That train, Soul Train. That's just, it's people all over the world. When that show came on, eyes were glued to the TV every Saturday when that used to come on. And, to know that he died unexpectedly or just suddenly for, whatever reason. They said it was a suicide, but who knows? Who knows? Okay. But if it was a suicide or, hopefully it was, nothing, no nefarious reasons why he died. But just to know that he did die. I actually had a chance to meet him. Well, I didn't meet him like, hey, hi, my name is Lee. It was more like I had a chance to see him. One day, I actually went to the Soul Train Music Awards one year. And this was in 1999. And I will just never, ever forget this, because not only did I go to the Soul Train Music Awards and I saw Belle Biv DeVoe and Prince. Come on, Prince. And Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston. That was the first year she started saying, Bobby! Bobby's the original, he's the R&B king. That's when she first started that. And she kept it going. I'm thinking, why does she keep saying this on every award show? But that was a trip. But that was such a pleasant experience. We got in. We didn't pay any money because my friend, she was a Soul Train dancer, so she got us tickets. So I really enjoyed it. It was just like, sitting amongst a group of people that you normally stare at on stage. It was just so surreal. And then afterwards, I went to the reception. And I just remember just being in the room with royalty. I saw, who did I see? I saw Vivica Fox, and at that time she was dating Mac 10. And I saw Gabby Garcelle Beauvoir. I'm probably saying her name wrong, but we just all know her as Pretty on the Jamie Foxx show. And I remember seeing her in the restroom, and, she waved at me, and I waved at her. And I'm like, oh, look how pretty, it's so nice. She's so nice, this girl was beautiful, She spoke to little old me. I was a nobody, I'm still a nobody, but she spoke to me, and she was so nice, and, let's see, who else did I see that I remember? Oh, I sat with Holyfield that day. That was weird. That was so weird. Sat with Holyfield, people I was with. Well, he came to sit down with us. And it was just like, it's Holyfield, but see, me personally, I'm just, when it comes to stars and musicians and singers and everything like that, and I might go crazy if I see Beyonce just a little bit, but the type of person I am, I really don't try to jump on celebrities because, it's so frustrating to them. They have very little privacy and downtime, and they sometimes they feel like they can't be, themselves because they're always under a microscope and people always asking them. So I try to leave them alone. Okay. And like when I saw, well, I'm just getting off topic, but anyway, I've been around a lot of celebrities, very, very close proximity. One time I was in Keenan's room. That's the heavyset one, right? Yeah, the heavyset one from that show. And, you know, I met a lot of different celebrities. I mean, I have friends that knew people and, you know, and I tagged along. And, but Don Cornelius, I mean, when I went to his reception, I don't know, something, I just felt, I don't know, not validated or important, but I just felt like I mattered, that I made it, that I arrived. And even though I haven't arrived or haven't made it, it was just such a feeling that I really took, and I just really started to look at my life a little differently. Like, man, I'm in a room with all these celebrities, and, you know, I just really felt that I can achieve a lot in life. Because I was in a room with people who had accomplished many, many great things. And I just think that their positive energy just struck a chord with me. And I remember seeing Don Cornelius, and I was all excited, like, oh, Don Cornelius, you know. And I remember that he had on more makeup than me, you know. So I was just like, wow, Don Cornelius wears a lot of makeup. But, you know, when you're in the TV industry, you have to kind of overdo the makeup. So I can understand that, because I've done theater, dance, and in those type of arenas, you do put on extra makeup. But it was just a little unsettling to see a man wear makeup. It's always unsettling to see a man wear makeup, but men do have to wear makeup, especially when they go on TV. So it made sense. And also, you know, he was having his reception at the Santa Monica Airplane Museum, and it was like on a airstrip. You know, the back of the museum was on an airstrip. And I remember looking out. Well, first of all, the place that he had was beautiful. It was 1999, by the way. The place that he was having was beautiful. I mean, just everything flawless, impeccable, great food. Everything was fabulous. And he really pulled out the red carpet. And I remember looking out of the museum, just thinking, like, just staring at all these beautiful airplanes, you know, vintage planes, and just thinking, man, I don't know, that feeling that I had that day has never left me, and it just always made me think, you know, no matter what my circumstances are, what they have been, that they can always get better, because I know that the people who I was in the room with that day probably came from humble circumstances, but they believed, and they surrounded themselves with positive people and positive energy, and they allowed themselves to have positive experiences. And that's to me what Don Cornelius represented: positive energy, just an idea that you can be in control of your own destiny. You can take something that generally, you know, a lot of people make money from black people in the music industry, but he was actually taking control. You know, he wasn't just being exploited. You know, he was trying to really put black music in a good light, you know. And God rest his soul. I know that I've rambled. I tend to do that sometimes. I do apologize, but God rest his soul. I mean, he's left an indelible mark on society, and he's left an indelible mark on me. I love music. I love all kinds of music. I could talk to you about the Ohio Players, Gap Band. I can talk to Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Kenny Rogers. I love music, and I think that he helped spark that and keep it going. I love to dance. I mean, who didn't live for the Soul Train dance? I mean, when you go to any party, you know, everybody getting together, let's do the Soul Train dance. Let's do the soul, coming down, do the Soul Train. And the guy that was always well known on Soul Train with the crazy costumes, and he would always be doing the and then there's always some that look like Elder Barge, and you think about all the musicians that got their start there. So God bless you. I know if you died, like they say you died, I do understand what you were going through, because nobody likes to be in pain. Everybody likes to be in control of their circumstances, and while, everyone may not agree if that is the case, I just respect your wishes, man. I mean, it was your life, and you had a right to do whatever you saw fit. I mean, some people may disagree for biblical reasons, and in some instances, I do disagree. When it comes to the biblical reasons, but if you're in pain, you're in pain, and you deserve to live pain-free, and have a good quality of life. So, I can understand why you did whatever you needed to do, but your legacy lives on. We love you. We will always love you, and thank God for you, and God rest your soul. Bye-bye.